I'm looking for a human host by The Secret Pie. James here. Are you bored? Are you lonely and bored? Do you have lots of time on your hands? Do you have hands? I'm offering you a proposal with potential financial compensation for your troubles. It may sound off-putting at first, but hear me out. I'm looking for a human host, and I mean a willing human host, who might be willing to give up some of their time to help out an old fellow who doesn't have hands or blood. Am I asking to control your body? Yes, sometimes. You'll still be there, but taking a back seat. Now, you're probably thinking, that sounds no fun. I don't want to spend all of my time riding shotgun. And that's valid. But you all spend about half of your time unconscious anyways. Your body's just there, doing nothing. Complete waste. As for me, I don't sleep. So we could have it that during the day, I will graciously let you do fun human things, and at night, I'll do whatever. And by whatever, I mean completely safe, perfectly reasonable activities. I don't drink, I rarely go outside, I enjoy baking, I look at pictures of birds online. I've been getting into neuroscience lately. Very interesting stuff. You're all very interesting. And maybe you're still thinking, hey now, I don't want to have some random mind-controlling thingy hauling my body around in my sleep, Weekend at Bernie style. To which I say, you're no fun, and you're not the kind of person I want to live with anyways. But I'm a light sleeper, you say. Don't worry, I can isolate your somatosensory cortex, so you don't feel a thing. But my family will think it's weird, you say. Don't worry, you don't have to tell them. Actually, I prefer if you don't tell anyone. Please. And should anyone question me, I'm not bad at impressions. I'll get really good at a you impression. It'll be the first thing I do. I know this all sounds very strange, potentially unpleasant, but remember the financial compensation that may or may not be happening. Hell, I'll even do your chores if you like while you sleep. You can wake up and all the dishes will be done, the laundry's folded, coffee made. Doesn't that sound nice? And then you go to the fridge and, oh, what's that? Someone baked banana bread last night? That was me. I baked banana bread last night. Now, I should say, I don't have a lot of standards. I really don't. But I do, unfortunately, have some. So let's just get them out of the way before I waste your time. Please do not contact me if you have any of the following. Anemia. Sorry, it's not gonna work. I can pay for iron supplements, but I can't work miracles. A weak immune system. I don't like getting sick. I'm sorry, it's gross. Sick people are gross. I mean, I know it's not your fault, but healthy people only, please. A strong immune system. Yes, I know what I just said, but I also don't want to be attacked by your immune system. So, maybe you're not the picture of health, but you're just kind of okay. I'm looking for someone who's just kind of okay. A penchant for alcohol. It makes me feel strange. A name that starts with the letter P. I'm not the greatest at speaking. It's hard to move air through your throat and move your tongue and your mouth all at the same time. You do it all so easily. Can't say I'm not envious. I'm the worst with making the P sound. I intentionally avoid any P word in conversation and get by well enough, but I'll look pretty foolish if I'm cavorting about, pretending to be you, and I can't even say your name. Those are my standards, but really, other than that, I'll take anyone. I don't care if you're male or female or whatever. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're smart. I don't even care if you have a lawyer. There are so many things I don't care about. Now, I've specified all the ways in which I can compensate you and how our relationship will not be any way problematic. But I want to stress that, above all things, I'm looking for a friend, someone I can spend quiet evenings with. If you want to hang out with me during the day, that's great. I'll give you fun hallucinations. Or you could have hallucinations the normal way, like listening to a story, like you're doing right now. I love listening to stories. I love doing funny voices. I wonder what you think I sound like. I hope I sound nice. And one of the best things about me is I'm very quiet. No one else will be able to hear me except for you. I'll be like your own personal friend that only you know, like a secret friend. And you don't even have to talk to me, because I can read your thoughts. I suppose I should tell you a little bit about myself since you're still listening. I was born in the Everglades, I think. It's been a while. But I remember being so cold and alone. But then I met this sweaty man with a colorful t-shirt and a camera and half a granola bar and blood that was so hot. So yeah, he was my first host, and I'll admit we weren't the best of friends. It was a confusing time for both of us. I was confused, he was confused. What happened was really both our faults, you could say. He He was a bird watcher, if I recall correctly. Just watched birds all the time. I thought it might have been out of jealousy. Watching those little things flying around makes you feel kind of stuck. I felt stuck. So, I decided to be a bird for a while to see if it's really all it's cracked up to be. Squished myself into the body of this lovely American crow. We settled down, built a nest, and laid several nice healthy eggs with a man bird by the name of Richard Baxter. He was a very proud bird, very large. He also gave me so many wonderful gifts, like children and also small pieces of plastic. I still have all of them. The plastic, not the children. I'd never been so happy. All these hormones had me consumed in the joys of motherhood. But the crow's health was failing. I couldn't sustain myself. Its pathetic little heart beat weaker and weaker. I tried starving. I tried everything I could. I wanted to be a bird so bad, but it just wasn't working out. The bird stopped working. The other crows held a funeral service for me, even though I was still alive. I tried to tell them, but I'm not good at speaking, you remember. It was all just a big mess. I haven't seen Baxter since, but I still think about him a lot. Is that weird? I'm totally over it though. After the incident, I kinda got depressed, but I was too much of a coward to do much about it. I possessed a lot of trash animals, gulls, raccoons, salespeople. I did what I could to survive. That's kind of where I am now. I'm living in Miami, Florida, been body surfing every day. Right now, I'm using a library computer and a librarian. She doesn't like being possessed. Boy, howdy, are these fingers twitchy. But you can thank her for my half-decent grammar. I'm tired of feeling like a parasite. I want a different approach. I want to be friends, like with Richard Baxter. Except, I also live in your brain and drink your blood sometimes. That'll make you bread in your sleep, so it's okay. It's been really hard finding someone willing to put up with me. I've tried everything, so I thought I'd put an advertisement online. Why not? Can't say the word P in real life, but you can hear it in your head loud enough, I hope. I know I keep saying I would compensate you financially, but if I'm gonna be real with you, I don't have much. I've got like $20, some small pieces of plastic, and a book about finance. But I'm a real hoot, so please, if you're interested, leave your comments below. I would love to get to know you. I need to go now. The library's closing soon, but I'll be back as soon as I can.